Hi guys, Mystery One here. Earlier today, Riot released the new patch 2.3 for Wild Rift. As you can see, it features Riven and Aurelia, but there's more to it than that. It's quite a big patch. It has a lot of things in it, so I'll try and run through them, and we'll skip things that were already discussed in previous videos. So let's get started. As you can see, Wild Rift patch notes 2.3. New champions and characters. We have Riven the Exile, and of course Aurelia the Blade Dancer. And also, with that, they also released this video. Okay, so as you saw, that was some amazing artwork for Riven and Aurelia. It is a teaser they released also today, not long ago, when this video is being recorded, regarding the release of these two new heroes. And yeah, so moving on, they have all the descriptions here, and you can check them out yourself. And what's important here, Aurelia will be released on June 3rd at 1 minute past midnight UTC time. So for me that means, not long from now. So yay. We also have the new features, the close friend features, which you probably saw on the dev diaries, which you have perfect partners, might of family, inseparable allies, and best buddies. From playing together, you raise the level, and as the level rises, you get different status. We also have friend subscriptions. You can now subscribe to any 3 friends in your list to be notified when they come online. It's okay. It's a quality of life changes. We also have ARAM returns again. Yes, I like ARAM. Like I said, I use ARAM to practice new heroes that I want to try out without the stress of getting toxic players. Even though it happens, it's not as common as it is on different stages. Champ select. In rank, you can now change the order of your champ selection. If you're, let's say, you're 5th and you want to make sure you get first pick, you just ask someone in your team and you can swap places with them. Network tools, they make some changes there. You're now able to check your connection before you get into game. That's important. I'm gonna do it every time to check different Wi-Fi networks. And on the top right of the home screen, additionally, you can run the network test based on the game you just played. So, post matchup statistics. We also have the support for 4G/Wi-Fi, so it's like giving you a better chance of getting stable connection, because it will use either Wi-Fi or 4G. But keep in mind, it will take some small amount of your mobile data when it's while connected to Wi-Fi, because it will switch between the two to have a better connection. We also have rune changes. If you didn't see it, I have, but the previous video I have is of the runes themselves. New skins, obviously, this looks amazing. But on the Instagram post, the pose was a bit different. You could see those long legs. of Aurelia. Order of the Lotus Aurelia, arcade driven, the arcade skins are making a comeback and getting some new ones. Battle Boss Ziggs, arcade Sona and Kha'zix. And new accessories. I really like these accessories. I like everything here, even the plushy on the top right. We also have a new recall event. Broken Blades event is the event where if you remember, like Kha'zix, we had in the Rengar, you could buy one, buy two, buy both, and then choose one to do some missions. It started with Leona, with Diana and Pantheon, which was 1 out of 3, then it turned into 1 out of 2, and here we have it again. I personally am going to buy Aurelia, and I'll probably buy both and just do a mission for Aurelia. And we have the list here of the missions themselves. We'll skip over the intro. Great artwork. I love this picture. I think I'm gonna save it and use it. Dates. Starts June 3rd, 1 minute before the the patch notes go live. The patch goes live, and ends June 15th. So we have 12 days, more than enough. And the missions are as follows. If you're choosing Riven, your primary missions will be first, proven in battle. Play 5 games or participate in the first blood takedown. So you need to take part of it. Either do the first blood or assist in taking the first blood. You'll get this icon. I actually prefer the second icon with their eyes open. Second mission. No. The second mission. Deal 65k damage to enemy champions. Blue mode. Last one standing, play 5 games or win a game while having at least 15 takedowns. And you get the Riven, right, you can see it because of my, okay. Now you can see it. The Riven Broken Blade Bubble. Next mission, get blue modes. As a team, kill a total of 1000 minions. Easy peasy. Next mission, 5 games or get a triple kill or greater. Broken Blades Champion Selection Chest, Riven or Aurelia. So this is the one where you get to choose the hero. After that, you earn 60k gold and you get 150 blue modes. Next mission, 5 games or earn S rank medal. Then you'll get the Broken Blades pose selection. Can you see it? Okay, after that, as a team, yeah, you can see it. Kill Baron Nashor 2 times. I really need an active team for that. And the final mission for Riven, on the primary missions, you get to either play 5 games or as Riven, get a takedown on an enemy champion that was recently hit with Wind Slash. And then you get the Fury of the Blade icon. This is the icon that I like. Secondary missions, once you complete all the Riven primary missions, you may bring your Forged Blade to Aurelia's aid with these secondary missions. 5 games or win a game playing as an Ionian champion, you get 20 Poro coins. Nice. Deal 65,000 damage to enemy champion, easy, 150 blue modes. Play 5 games or destroy at least 6 enemy wards in a single game, 20 Poro coins. As a team, kill a total of 1k minions again. Again, 5 games, win a game with under 40 minutes. Easy. Yeah. Earn 60k gold, get blue modes, win a game where your team defeated at least 2 dragons. Junglers needed! Poro coins. As a team, kill Baron twice, and the last mission is as Aurelia. Use Blade Surge to dash to to 3 enemy different champions. Okay, within 5 seconds. You get 20 Poro coins. Or you can do 5 games. I just skipped this part again, because I kept saying play 5 games. Never mind. Aurelia's missions. 5 games or win a game playing Ionian champion. Same mission. Destroy is the same mission. You get the sharp and deadly bubble. Same missions here. Wait, for the champion selection for Riven, we had to get a triple kill, but with the Aurelia, it's finish a game in under 14 minutes. This one. So we get the broken chest selection, broken blade champion selection chest. 60k gold, same mission, win a game where your team defeated these 2 dragons in another mission, kill Dragon Masher twice, and the final mission is either as Aurelia use Blade Search to dash. Oh, so the secondary missions are the primary missions for the other character, right? First blood, yeah, that's it. So if you saw the, yeah, secondary missions are the primary missions of the other character. So these are basically the missions that you need to do to complete this event. We have some champion changes. Akali got nerfed, not slightly nerfed. Her early game damage has been decreased. I won't go over it, but I will slow it down so you can see, because it's a lot. She has, I'll brief through it. Base stats has been dropped. A 5-point strike energy has been increased. Twilight Shroud restores 80 energy and increases total energy by 80 when Shroud is active. Shuriken Flip has reduced damage, reduced everything. Damage dash, base damage has been increased per level though. So there are changes, it's not quite exactly a nerf, but from what I can tell, her early game isn't as broken as it was. She's doing less damage early game, but mid to late game she remains the same. Pain in the you know what. Blitzcrank, my favorite Boom Boom Blitz, is getting another buff. Slight buff. His passive cooldown has been decreased from 80 to 50 seconds, and second skill overdrive cooldown has been decreased from 50 to 12. I like that. Camille, I'm trying to play Camille so bad, and I'm failing miserably because I don't have enough teammates to practice properly. So what they're doing here, the Hookshot has been changed. It will be, if you automatically press it, it'll go to the walls. It will auto-target the walls. This way, the Steel Shadow can spend their efforts fully focused on engaged foes rather than hunting for suitable terrain. So you can spam it. It's more user-friendly now. Tapcast now detects terrain in front of Camille and fires towards it. Tapcast will not cast if there is no terrain in front of Camille. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. Darius got another slight nerf, but slight nerf here, slight nerf there, slight nerf there. It adds up, and they're killing Darius. And I'm using Darius to figure it out. His attack damage has been decreased at full stats. Wait, decreased except on the last one. It's been increased by 1. Nothing. Diana. What happened to Diana? I didn't go over her. With the recent buff, Diana has been enjoying her time in the moonlight a little too much. We're healing her in, so she gets a nerf. Less health, less AP ratio. Minimum base damage has been decreased. Maximum base damage has been decreased. Whoa. Fizz. The Tile Drifter doesn't want to be anchored. He just wants swim lane. So giving him a small buff. Let's see. His passive damage over time now deals 200% damage to neutral monsters. And his third skill costs less mana. Shorter time to cast, 0.5 seconds. And base damage has been increased by 15, 10, 5, and nothing. You know how I said Darren gets nerfed? Well, Darius gets nerfed, Darren. Then Garen, with the G, not a D, gets another nerf, gets a nerf as well. He's too damn tanky. And they kept eye on that, and they noticed it, and they're giving him nerf. A well-deserved nerf if you ask me. His armor growth has been decreased, HP growth decreased, ultimate cooldown has been increased for a minute at a max level. Gragas, he's okay. So the base damage has been decreased, target's maximum HP has also been decreased, because also tanks are being a problem here. Now, the opposite of Darius is Cannon, as you can see here. He gets a buff here and there, and again it adds up, and they're making him more of a nuisance. If you're using Cannon, good for you guys. I'm not. But alright. His first skill has increased damage, his second skill decreased cooldown. Not a huge nerf, but a nerf nonetheless. Kha'zix. The Void River has a unique mechanic we believe needs a bit more massaging to match Wild Rift's faster pace and smaller map. We are making it easier so giving him a slight buff. Isolation radius has been decreased from 400 to 300 for unseen threat, so we can deal more damage to isolated champions. Pantheon, he's getting another skill, so to say, into his ultimate. Another stat into his ultimate: armor penetration, 10, 15, and 20% per level. Rakan is getting a buff. His base magic resistance increased, magic resistance per level increased, total magic resistance level 15 increased as well. His passive, shield cooldown reduced at level 15 only, no, per level, but at level 15 it's more noticeable. Ramos, what about Ramos? Oh, the jungle clear was too slow, so he's getting a buff. Nice. Base armor per level has been increased, armor at level 15 decreased. Spiked shell base damage has been increased, second skill. Renekton, such a huge disappointment. Renekton, I bought him, played with him, and he's in storage since then. He's getting some buffs. Base AD has been increased. His first skill increased. Again, you can read it on your own, you can check it out over here. I'm not gonna go over it because we're closing in on 20 minutes. I wanna end it soon. Twisted Fate. What about him? Another buff is in the cards, which is another buff. So his passive gives him attack speed now, and active bonus attack speed percentage has been decreased. Okay, so it kinda evens itself out. Wukong was monkeying around too much and underperforming in lane, so okay, wow. His cooldown is being decreased by so on the first skill. It heals him now for 10% bonus HP, and attacks from Wukong and his clone now reduce golden staff's cooldown. Ooh, nice. So he's gonna spam attacks now. Warrior Trickster, his second skill. Cooldown has been increased. Okay. Xinjiao, he's a bit outdated. However, our friends in League PC have successfully minigame worked in. We are bringing some of those changes to him. Okay. So briefly, base stats, base AD decreased, passive skill, less heal, and early game. First skill, reduced damage. Second skill, a lot of changes. You can pause it here and go over them. And audacious third skill. Cast range has been increased. AP ratio has been increased to 80. Ultimate damage has been decreased. He also gets 80% AP ratio. Duration has been increased, and they remove the basic attacks that spells extend crescent guard's duration. So we can cast these skills faster and do some damage. It's fine. I like this changes. Ziggs, why? I'm playing Ziggs. Leave him alone. They're just nerfing damage to structures by 50%. He's still a menace to society and minion raid. And his ultimate remains the same. RM changes. What are the RM changes? Okay, Ash, Gallia. Oh, damage dealt received. Seraphine has more shielding and healing. Nice. Sona, Ziggs, Rengar. Okay, gameplay changes. Items, back cleaver, and more damage, armor reduction per stack, max stack 5 instead of 6. So that's 25% versus 24%. Yes. Even like that in the next row. Deadman's Plate, each health has been decreased. Dusk Blade of Dark attack has been increased. More tiers, decreased gold. Magic resist increased. Trinity Force, attack speed has been decreased. Okay, we also have the new runes again. We went over it on the previous video, and rune changes as well. We went over it in the previous video. And extra bits. Champion bounties are now displayed on the scoreboard. Ally item cooldowns are now displayed in rank. The scoreboard. Improve the lane guidance UI in ranked. Players will receive notification in chat box. Disconnect. Speaking of chat box, if any of you is having a trouble with messaging in game while playing, suddenly you get a message, notification on screen, message failed, error, check later, try again later, something like that. Let me know in the comments below, because I want to see if it's just for me or it happens to everyone else. I won't go over there. Free to play champion rotations, and that's it. Yes, so Savannah and Benford. Okay, so a lot of things are going on in this patch. I hope I went over it enough. If not, let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see changed. If you enjoyed this video, of course, a like, subscribe, sharing it with your friends will help me a lot. Every share counts. It's a growing channel, so we're trying to make it more worthwhile, and I'm working on other videos to make it more enjoyable for you guys. And let me know in the comments below what are you going to do. If you're going to choose Riven, choose Aurelia, or simply buy both and do whatever in the missions themselves. And till next time,